The free VPN app you've got sitting on your device right now, the one you installed because you wanted to take your privacy seriously, there's a really good chance it's doing the exact opposite of what you think it's doing. Stick with me because by the end of today's episode, you'll know why and you'll know what to do about it. Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine, it's your business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham, episode number 704. It's Firewall Friday, and we're answering a question that I think a lot of you have wondered about, but never really actually sat down and got to the bottom of, and that's, is your free VPN selling your data? The short answer to that question, for the most part, is yes. And we're going to spend the next few minutes on the why, because I think the why might affect how you look at these things going forward. Running a VPN service is genuinely expensive, and I'm not talking about a few dollars here and a few dollars there. I'm talking about serious infrastructure costs. There's hardware, there's bandwidth, there's the staff to keep it all running. Then there's the security team making sure nothing is compromised and data is secure. Then there's support people answering questions at 3 in the morning. And finally, there's the ongoing audits that the reputable providers pay for to prove they're doing what they say they're doing. None of that is cheap, and none of it gets paid for out of the goodness of anyone's heart. So when you see a VPN being given away for absolutely nothing, the question you need to be asking yourself is, where does that money actually come from? Because it's not. The short answer to that question, for the most part, is yes. And we're going to spend the next few minutes on the why, because I think the why might affect how you look at these things going forward. Running a VPN service is genuinely expensive. And I'm not talking about a few dollars here and a few dollars there. I'm talking about serious infrastructure costs. There's hardware, there's software, there's bandwidth, there's the staff to keep it all running, there's the security team making sure nothing is compromised and data is secure, there's the support people answering questions at 3 in the morning. And then there's the ongoing audits that reputable providers pay for to prove they're doing what they say they're doing. None of that is cheap, and none of it gets paid for out of the goodness of anyone's heart. So when you see a VPN being given away for absolutely nothing, the question you really need to be asking yourself is, where is the money actually coming from? Because it has to be coming from somewhere. The infrastructure doesn't run on sunshine and good vibes. The answer in pretty much every case is that money is coming from you, not out of your wallet, but out of your data. Yep, this is actually a bit of a callback to Monday's episode. Your browsing history, your habits, the website you visit, the searches you run, the apps you've got installed, the times of day you're online, the patterns in your behavior. All of that is being packaged up and sold on to data brokers and advertisers and whoever else is willing to pay for it. You didn't get a free VPN. You simply traded your data for a VPN service, and quite likely you didn't realize you were doing the trade. The provider got a customer, the data brokers got a fresh feed of behavioural information, and you got the warm, fuzzy feeling of thinking you'd done something to protect yourself. Out of these three parties, you are the only one who walked away worse off than when you started. Sure, that free VPN app you're using has no logs written all over the marketing page, and I really wish that was a reliable sign, but it just isn't. The phrase no logs has been used by free VPN providers who were later caught keeping enormous, detailed logs of everything their users were doing. We're not talking about one or two providers having a bit of a slip up. We're talking about a pattern across the industry where the marketing copy says one thing and the actual behavior says something completely different. Honestly, that sounds like the internet at its best for me. Words on a website are not an audit, they are just words. And unless an independent firm with a reputation to protect has actually been in there poking around the systems and verified the claim, you're taking the company's word for it. When the company's entire business model depends on collecting and selling your data, taking their word for it is a bit like asking the fox to write the henhouse security report. Okay, so this is something that I really want to land here, so I'm going to try really hard because I think it's important. A dodgy free VPN is in a completely different category of bad compared to other dodgy free apps. And that's got to be saying something because plenty of free apps are already doing things on your device that would horrify you if you knew about them. We've seen cases where apps harvest your contacts, track your location, read your clipboard, talk to servers in countries you've never been to, and you probably don't want your data to visit. And I know you've heard the stories, but I'm here to tell you that a lot of those stories are true. A VPN takes all of that and adds an extra layer on top because the entire technical purpose of a VPN is that every single byte of data leaving your device flows through the provider's servers before it goes anywhere else on the internet. Your banking session, your email, your messages, the website you visit when you're researching a competitor, the search you run when you're worried about a health symptom, the supplier you're quietly shopping around for. All of it is going through their hands first. A reputable provider, let me try that one again. A reputable provider doesn't touch any of it because they don't need to. Their business model doesn't depend on selling your data. A dodgy free provider, or even just a free provider, is sitting there with the entire fire hose of your digital life pointed at them, and they have every financial incentive to be elbow deep in it. The irony of that shouldn't be lost on you. You wanted a VPN because you wanted to be private online. You wanted to feel like you had a bit of a buffer between you and all the people on the internet who are trying to track you, profile you, sell you stuff. You did the right thing by recognizing that you needed protection. Then you grabbed a free option that looked friendly enough, and in doing so, you installed possibly the single biggest privacy hole in your entire device. The thing you reached for to solve the problem became the problem. And the worst part is that it doesn't feel like anything is wrong because the app looks fine. The icon goes green when you tap connect and the websites all still load. The damage is happening in places you can't see. Alrighty, so let me get to the practical bit here because this is Firewall Friday. The first thing I'd really like you to do is go and open up your device, your phone, your computer, and go to your installed apps. Find any VPN you've got on there. And if it's a free one and you can't remember exactly why you installed it, or you don't have total confidence who actually owns it and how they make their money, uninstall it. Don't agonize over the decision. Don't look up the reviews. Don't try to convince yourself that yours is one of the good ones. Just uninstall it. The risk of leaving a free VPN running is genuinely worse than the risk of going without one for a few days while you sort out a proper replacement. And while you're at it, go and change your passwords on anything sensitive you've been doing while connected to the free VPN because it has been logging you. That information is already out the door and you can't pull it back, but you can at least make sure the credentials it captured are no longer valid. The second thing is not to just replace your free VPN with another free VPN. I know I shouldn't have to say that. I do understand the temptation though. You've just uninstalled one and you still want the protection and the App Store is full of alternatives, but you're just rolling the same die with a different logo on the front. And the odds are the same. The whole problem we just spent the last few minutes talking about applies to the next free VPN as much as it applies to the last one. The only way out of this trap is really to stop looking for free. The third thing is to budget for a paid VPN from a reputable provider. We're talking about a few dollars a month, not a massive outgoing expense that's going to dent your business or dent your own personal, because you, even as a person, even if you're not in business and you're watching this episode, you should be running a VPN. A decent VPN costs less than a coffee a month if you pick the right one and possibly take the annual plan. I know some of them, even just monthly, their prices are really good. That's the price of not being the product. And when you weigh it against what a free VPN is doing with your data behind the scenes, it shouldn't even be close to a difficult decision. The challenge isn't the cost. The challenge is picking the right one, because the paid VPN market has its own traps, and there are plenty of providers charging good money for services that aren't much better than the free ones I just told you to uninstall. Now, that's why I actually built my VPN 101 course. I wanted somewhere I could send people who were ready to take this seriously and didn't want to spend the next 3 weeks reading reviews and trying to work out who to trust. The course walks you through exactly what to look for in a VPN, which providers actually stack up, what the trade-offs are between them, what the must-have features are, what the marketing fluff to ignore is, and how to set up properly once you've picked one. It's the conversation I'd have with you if you rang me up and asked me for help, except you can do it in your own time without having to book me in and pay me to do it. There is no charge for this course. I don't even ask you to sign up for it. It's something that I so dearly believe in, that I want you guys to understand this thing. So if today's episode has made you a bit twitchy about what's on your device, the course is where to go and get your answers. You'll find it on my website, askcharlyleetham.com, under courses. There is a direct link to it in the show notes, and it's worth every moment compared to the cost of having your data quietly walking out the door and being sold to someone else. Okay, guys, what do you think? Have I raised more questions than I answered? I hope so, because that's how we learn and grow, isn't it? Have you installed a free VPN? Have you got rid of a free VPN? Have you gone and got yourself a paid one? How did it all go? What worked? What didn't? I would love to know. So leave comments wherever you're watching or listening to this episode. If this episode has been useful, I would love a like, and maybe you could share this with a friend. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please hit the subscribe button now and ring that notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And of course, if you do need more help than my course gives you or anything around this, I'm here to help. You can book a free 30-minute breakthrough session on my website by visiting askcharlyleetham.com and clicking the button in the top right-hand corner. If you've used your free session and you still need help, I'm here to hire, so reach out and book more time with me. I would love to be able to help you out. That's it for today. I'm going to wish you a really safe weekend, and I will see you on Monday for Mindset Monday. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.